Hey YouTube, it's Dopeye. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, hi, welcome. I peaked rank 1 Radiant a few episodes ago, and I've been coaching players for over a year now. And one of the things that I've noticed over my time of coaching is that people are really focused on their aim. So in this video, I want to highlight 2 key things about aim that's often overlooked. The first one is smoothness. So I think a lot of people have the misconception that aim is very flashy and should be almost robotic, like flicking everywhere and hitting every shot. And this tends to cause people to tense up and it makes their aim jumpy. And I think it's really difficult to reproduce and it causes a lot of inconsistency. However, if you train with smoothness in mind and relax while you aim, then it'll be much easier in the long term. And it also helps to prevent injuries like carpal tunnel. The second key point is speed, and I know this sounds counterintuitive to what I said about being smooth, but I think that you can aim smoothly and also aim with speed. So in Valorant, for example, when I think of speed, I think about transitioning to each angle quickly. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to flick like crazy, but if there's a gap between angles, then I think that it's very worthwhile to speed up that transition time. Here's an example of what happens when you combine these 2 elements of smoothness and speed in Valorant. In this clip, when I move around the map, I flick to angles but then trace around as I peek. The flicking is the speed and the tracing is the smoothness. When you trace an angle smoothly, your crosshair placement has more impact because you're not going to tense up and flick off target. And with these in place, it should be fairly easy to just stop your movement and shoot. And if you need to make a minor correction, it won't be difficult. So for about $10, you can buy this aim trainer on Steam called Kovacs, and I have 3 recommendations of things that you can use to practice these skills. The first scenario is centering 180. So with this task, there's a target that's moving across the screen, and the point of this is to follow it as it moves. This is a good task to train your tracking skills, but even with this simple task, it's really important to remember to not tense up and remain relaxed. The second scenario is 1 walled 2 targets small, or 1W 2TS reload, and this is a really good task to use to train your speed. So the idea here is when you're flicking between 2 targets, you want to make 2 movements. I like to call the first one the initial flick and the second one the micro adjustment. When you make the initial flick, you try to land as close to the target as possible, but with high speed, and then the micro adjustment will be your actual shot. The reason why you want to train this way is because it's more consistent instead of relying on blind shots, and it'll help you to develop the speed that you want. The last scenario is called 5-sphere hip fire extra small. This one is similar to the last one, but it has more emphasis on micro adjustments. The goal here is to get a good rhythm and go for about 85% accuracy in order to focus on improving. So that's it for today's video. These are some of the things that I train to improve my aim. If you want to rank up, please subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. Bye.